Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video of TechWafer. Hopefully you're having a great day. Deal here, your host, and let's quickly get to the unboxing of Tecno's Camon 18P. The device is right here, and there's a prominent label that says it has NFC support. You can find the Tecno's Camon 18P branding, and then there's this scan to get value-added services barcode. Now let's switch the box and check out the details on the back. And the phone has 48 megapixel clear and steady video camera with 50mm pro portrait camera, a 6.8 inches dot-in 120Hz full HD plus display, MediaTek's Helio G96 extreme performance chipset, 128 gigs of ROM, 8 GB of RAM, and at the top of that it has 5000 mAh battery, and that is to be charged with a 33-watt flash charger. Now let's just confirm the color that we are about to unbox, and that is dusk gray. So without further ado, let's quickly unbox the phone. Okay, there we go. Let's just power on the device, and meanwhile it is being turned on, we'll check the rest of the box components. Then in the box you are going to find the silicone case that has Camon's branding, and as you can clearly see, the case has opening for fingerprint scanner. That means the phone has a side mounted fingerprint scanner. Then in the box you are going to find the documentation, including the safety information, the warranty card, and also the device verification form. So there we go with the documentation. And the very next thing that you will get in the box is Tecno's 33-watt flash charger, and hopefully this is going to charge the battery of the phone quickly, and I'm about to test that. So stay tuned and watch this video till the very end. And as you can see, this mini box is displaying icon for cable and hands-free. So let's just open it to find out whether or not the phone carries the hands-free along with it. And there we go. We are getting the hands-free and USB cable, as you can see, and we're also getting the SIM ejector toolkit right there. As far as the quality of the hands-free is concerned, these are standard Tecno's hands-free that they are providing with their devices most of the time. And we are also getting USB Type-C connector, and inside the USB you can find the orange color accent, which prominently displays that this phone has some impressive features. So that's it for the unboxing experience. Now let's just get to the device. Okay, so now let's just check out the design of the device, but before moving any further, let's take out these labels. This phone also comes with a pre-applied screen protector, so let's get rid of the protection. I'm just kidding, it was not the screen protector, it was just a paper applied onto the screen protector, so there's nothing to worry about. Let's just check out the SIM tray details, and here we go. So you can add a microSD card along with the dual SIM slot. Okay guys, so I've set up the device. Now before moving any further, let's talk about the design. And the phone has 6.8 inches IPS panel with 1080x2400 pixels resolution at the front. And it also has a punch hole cutout that carries a 16 megapixel selfie shooter, and we're going to test that camera's performance, so stay tuned for that. As far as the screen size is concerned, it is optimum. As far as the bezels are concerned, surprisingly the bezels on the left, right, top, and even at the bottom are quite similar. Screen to body ratio of the phone is concerned, it has 84.8% screen to body ratio with 395 pixels per inches density. And the most amazing part in terms of the display of the phone is that this phone sports 120Hz refresh rate, and it is going to be a great pick for the gamers out there. And I'm not sure if you can observe the smoothness in the screen because of the 120Hz display. Difference between a 120 and 60Hz panel is displayed right there. There is no lag or stutter when using the 120Hz refresh rate compared to the standard 60Hz that is still being offered in the same price bracket the Camon 18P is launched. So it is definitely an impressive option for a lot of users out there. And on the right side of the phone you can find the fingerprint scanner position, which also acts as a power button. And as far as its performance is concerned, let's just test it. It is super quick, as you can see. The phone is unlocked instantaneously, as you can see. And as far as the position of the volume rocker is concerned, the buttons are tactile and bit clicky. Even though the phone has a huge panel, but still the buttons are reachable even when using the smartphone single-handed. Normally you can find the secondary microphone even in lower-end smartphones, At the bottom of the phone you can find the speaker grill along with the USB Type-C connector, a microphone and a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is usable because the phone comes bundled with earphones. Now speaking about the design at the back side, you are getting a camera bump in a rectangular shape at the top left corner of the phone, and the back of the phone is divided into the two parts, and the larger area is covered with the matte finish and the rest of the part has glossy finish, as you can see. But I would like to mention that the phone, even though has matte finish, but still has smudges and fingerprint problem, so you need to use the clear TPU case provided in the box. I'm really not sure why it's that, because the white color of the smartphone is really fingerprint and smudges proof. Now speaking about the cameras, the phone has a 48 megapixel primary shooter with a 13 megapixel telephoto lens instead of the ultra wide sensor that we normally see on smartphones, and it also has a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and the camera also has HDR support. At the front, like I've already mentioned, the phone has 16 megapixel selfie shooter. Now let's just check out the camera and the quality of the pictures that this phone can deliver, and here we go. I'm going to capture some images. Let's just capture the image of this one, and it is quite clear, as you can see, because the Camon series of the Tecno is a camera centric series. So I'm going to display a few samples on your screen right now. Do let me know what do you think about the camera of the Camon 18P in the comments below, and I'll make sure to cover an in-depth section of this smartphone's camera in the complete review video that is coming soon, so stay tuned for that as well, and subscribe to TechWafer if you have not already. Okay guys, so here's a rear camera sample from the camera of Camon 18P. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now it's time that we discuss the software section of the smartphone, and the Tecno's Camon 18P comes with Android 11.0 running beneath the Tecno's HiOS 8.0, which is Tecno's custom skin. And I must say here that Tecno has really improved their skin. It is one of the few companies that has worked really hard to improve their softwares. Few years earlier, Tecno's skin was the worst. At the moment of the recording this video, Tecno has really improved. However, the software still has the bloatware problem, and there are multiple apps that comes pre-installed, but you can easily uninstall them by just tapping and pressing the uninstall button. But still, it is a problem that Tecno should rectify. Overall, the software experience is super smooth, especially the 120 Hz refresh rate makes it even further improved. Overall, the phone does not provide any stutter or lag when using it, and the overall operation of the smartphone are super smooth. And that is because of the 120 Hz refresh rate and the MediaTek's Helio G96 chipset, which is a successor of MediaTek's Helio G95, and this phone is quite smooth in its operations. Now let's talk about another key feature of the smartphone, which is its 5000 mAh battery, and that is to be charged with the 33 watt power brick that comes bundled with the smartphone. And as far as the charging speed is concerned, I'm hoping that this smartphone is going to get charged up to 100% in less than an hour. It is the fastest charging speed that you can get in this price range. So guys, that's it for the unboxing of the Tecno's Camon 18P. I'll make sure to cover an in-depth review of this smartphone and also a camera review hopefully. So stay tuned for that and subscribe to TechWafer. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Till then, peace out.